Hey friends, I'm Jada, your spiritual friend, and welcome to another conscious conversation. Today, we are getting into why you shouldn't believe anything you hear, even some of the things you say to yourself. Before we get started, please press that subscribe button down below so you won't miss a video. Let's get right into it. We live in a world full of people who speak before thinking, like really thinking. And people who refuse to use the technology available to them to do research on the things that come out of their mouths. Fake news, rumors, indoctrinations. So many people assume things without having any sort of first-hand experience. Side note, when it comes to any conscious conversation I post, I always provide links in the description so that you can do your own research on the topic at hand. And I am telling you now, do not believe a word I say. Find out for yourself and then choose what to do with the knowledge. Nothing beats experience. One of the most popular books of our time is The Four Agreements, written by Don Miguel Ruiz, which is one of my spiritual Bibles. The book highlights 4 different agreements or rules that literally help make life so much easier to navigate through. The agreements, if you don't know already, are always do your best, be impeccable with your word, don't make assumptions, and don't take anything personally. These agreements act as guidelines to assist your mind in choosing peace over conflict. However, the 5th agreement is a book not spoken of as much, but is so important. The 5th agreement is basically a synopsis of the 4 agreements, but it also adds a 5th element that is just as important as the first 4. The 5th agreement is listen, but remain skeptical. Listen, but remain skeptical. What does that mean? Well, as I stated earlier, we are constantly listening to things, the news, the radio, the TV, our friends, our family, and the voice in our heads. And many times we make the mistake of believing whatever it is we are listening to. This agreement is guiding us to hear and listen, but to maintain our skepticism before adding it into our mind as fact. This is so important for those who have issues with negative self-talk. How many times have you said to yourself that you're stupid, ugly, or worthless? All which are factually untrue, by the way. How many times do those things just come up in your mind and randomly come out of your mouth without you even realizing the source? You can blame it on many of the social constructs forced on us to hold other kinds of beauties and accomplishments above our own. But what if instead of listening and believing yourself when you say or think those negative things, you asked yourself, is this true? Is this me talking? Or is it my ego that needs to assimilate to what it thinks is beautiful or worthwhile? Sometimes your thoughts are not of your own origin. It is integral to internally decide with your thinking, rational mind if those thoughts and things in your mind are true. You have to listen and remain skeptical, even of your own thoughts, because until you master your mind, your thoughts should always be sifted through. So we're moving past ourselves and now we're dealing with the outside world. First, to my moms out there, I'm a mom myself. How many times do you get unwanted criticism or opinions on what you should be doing to raise your child? Sometimes from people who don't even got no kids. To my people trying to get in shape, how many times do you hear an overweight person trying to tell you how to get the body of your dreams? To my people raised in overly religious households, how many times have people told you that you are gonna burn or suffer for your sins? The same people who ain't never died. The list goes on and on and on. I'm not saying that all those people may not have some validity to the things that they're saying, minus the burning in hell. All I'm saying is do not ever listen to something and add it as fact in your mind until you have done your own research and can come to that conclusion on your own. Give yourself the chance to allow information to resonate with you before just believing it. Everyone's truth is not always your truth. One way of avoiding being 40 years old and always have lived in a box is to find out for yourself, child. Many times people project their own ignorance onto whoever will listen. So today, I am telling you, like my boy Don said, listen, but remain skeptical. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you begin to choose mental peace over conflict. And I hope this inspires you to do your own research on everything you hear. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And again, I'm Jada, your spiritual friend, and have a thoughtful day.